Americans love a fighter. Even the adversarial media has to admit that President Trump is a champion pugilist since 2015. The old media oligarchy has been unsuccessful at trying to pin Donald Trump to the ground like Gulliver, but he contemptuously breaks every one of their slings and arrows. Their Lilliputian cords have failed to bind this political giant. When Trump says something, he means it. And does not back down. More from Fox News opinion. The mainstream media doesn't want you to know the facts about border security. Most contemporary presidents have backed down under pressure from the news media, which has set itself up as kind of inquisition, the new unholy office of secular inquisition. In backing down, political figures are then owned by media. Incorporated. President Trump is the voice of the American people. The press represents an elite who loathe the very word. They denigrate President Trump as a populist, a word derived from the Latin word for the people. With a growing economy, tax cuts, more jobs, higher wages, better trade deals for the country, the appointment of conservative judges, peace negotiations with North Korea, a new Mideast policy, and in advocating immigration reform, President Trump can honestly state he has covered the backs of the American people. His feistiness is reminiscent of another outspoken president, Harry S. Truman. Truman also ignored manufactured polls. During his 1948 campaign, which the press predicted Truman was supposed to lose, someone yelled out from the crowd he was addressing, "Give 'em hell, Harry," which became a rallying cry. Trump's campaign slogan should be "Tell it like it is." Trump, as he continues to speak and tweet the truth to the American people. The Democratic Party is running on fumes. They are not articulating any policies for the advancement of our country. Democrats have substituted ideology for policy and slogans as a means of stifling any intelligent discussion. Their response to President Trump's address for a humanitarian wall to protect our borders was bereft of any substance and consisted of low demagoguery and personal attacks on the office of the president. Having a party platform based on anti-Trump diatribes is a disservice to the American people and is not the way to successfully garner elective office. Polemics alone are inadequate. Parties must have something positive to say along with the criticism of the other party's positions. Voters know that we have no real discussion on Trump's policies, just hyperbole, hysteria, and obstruction. Besides liking a fighter, the American people want fairness. And the mainstream media have overplayed their hand in false reporting. Anyone who disagrees with their imposed consensus is called a Nazi, a racist, a person of low intelligence, or insane. This is a strategic error. They are behind the times. For today, people have other sources of information online, and the mainstream media's oligarchic corporate hegemony is on the wane. Click here to get the Fox News app. Look for people to take their revenge against the bullying media and their Democratic cohorts at the polls by voting for GOP candidates in 2 years and tossing the Democrats from Congress. Meanwhile, the continual attacks on the president bolster his popularity. Unlike the media, President Trump understands the old political adage that controversy builds political stature.